Learn English through dialogue. Welcome to the English Dialogue Practice Series. Listen to natural conversations. Practice speaking for everyday fluency and IELTS speaking preparation.
Now, let's talk about technology and social media. I'd like to ask a few questions about your experiences and opinions. Do you like using social media?
Yes, I do actually. Social media helps me stay in touch with friends and keeps me updated with what's happening in the world. Sometimes I probably spend a bit too much time scrolling, but it's just so convenient. I can get news, entertainment, and chat with people all in one place.
How often do you use your smartphone?
To be honest, I use my smartphone every single day, probably more than I should. I rely on it for everything: messaging, emails, maps, and even paying for things. It's like carrying a small computer in my pocket, and I'd feel lost without it now.
What's your favorite app or website and why?
My favorite app right now is probably YouTube because I can watch all sorts of videos, from music to tutorials and documentaries. If I don't know how to do something, I just look it up there. It's really helpful for both relaxing and learning new things.
When did you start using social media?
I first joined social media in middle school, so I must have been about 13 or 14. My friends convinced me to make an account so we could keep in touch more easily. At first I didn't use it much, but now it's just part of daily life.
What do you usually do online?
Most of the time I'm chatting with friends, watching short videos, or reading articles about things that interest me. Sometimes I shop online or do my banking digitally too. It's amazing how much you can do online without ever leaving home.
Are there any downsides to technology in your life?
For sure, sometimes I feel a bit addicted to my phone, and it can be distracting when I need to work or study. I also think social media can make people compare themselves to others too much, which isn't always healthy. But overall, I try to focus on the positive aspects.
Do you think young people or older people use technology more?
I'd say young people use technology more, especially smartphones and social media. Older people use it too, but maybe not as much or as confidently. That said, I've seen a lot of grandparents on video calls with their families lately.
How do you feel about online shopping?
I love it, honestly. It's much easier than going to a store, and you can find anything you need. Sometimes I miss seeing things in person before buying, but most of the time it's just so much faster and more convenient.
Would you like to have the newest phone or laptop?
Not really. As long as my current phone or laptop works well, I don't feel the need to upgrade all the time. Of course, new features are tempting, but I try not to get caught up in trends.
Do you ever take a break from screens?
I try. Sometimes I feel like I need to step away, especially after a long day at work or studying. I like to read a book or go for a walk to give my eyes and mind a rest. It's harder than it sounds, though, because screens are everywhere now.
Let's talk more about technology and social media and their impact on society. How has modern technology changed the way people communicate?
Technology has made communication so much faster and more convenient. People can send messages instantly, make video calls, or share photos with friends anywhere in the world. This instant access keeps us closer, especially with family members living far away. But sometimes it means people spend less time talking face-to-face, which can affect real-life relationships.
What are some negative effects of social media on young people?
Social media can definitely have downsides for young people. Can lead to cyberbullying, online addiction, and unrealistic comparisons with others. Sometimes kids and teenagers feel pressure to look perfect or get lots of likes, which affects their self-esteem. On top of that, it can be a big distraction from studying or spending time outdoors, which isn't good for their overall well-being.
Do you think technology has improved people's lives or made them more complicated?
Honestly, I think it's a bit of both. Technology has made life more convenient and expanded our opportunities for learning, working, and connecting. But it's also created new problems like privacy concerns, information overload, and stress from being always online. It really depends on how people choose to use the tools available to them.
How do you think people will use technology differently in the future?
Technology will become even more integrated in our daily routines. We'll probably see more artificial intelligence, smart homes, and wearable devices. I expect remote work and online learning will be much more common too. At the same time, there may be pushback as people try to find a healthy balance between the digital world and real life.
Should children be allowed to use social media? Why or why not?
It's a tricky question. On one hand, social media can help kids learn about the world and stay in touch with friends. But it also exposes them to risks like cyberbullying and harmful content. Personally, I think children should only use social media under supervision and with proper guidance so they learn how to stay safe online.
Is it possible to live without technology in today's world?
I think it would be extremely difficult, if not impossible, for most people. Technology is involved in everything, from communication and education to healthcare and shopping. While it might be possible to live without a smartphone or the internet for a few days, living without basic technology like electricity or transport would be really tough.
How does social media influence public opinion?
Social media plays a massive role in shaping public opinion these days. News and trends spread much faster online, and people are influenced by what their friends and favorite celebrities post. Sometimes this can be a force for good, for example, spreading awareness about social issues. But misinformation can also go viral, and that can be dangerous if people believe everything they read without checking facts.
What can people do to use technology more responsibly?
I think people should set limits on their screen time and be mindful of what they share or believe online. It's important to verify information before reposting and to respect others' privacy. Also, taking regular breaks from technology and spending time outdoors or with family can make a big difference to mental health.
Do older people face difficulties with new technology?
Yes, a lot of older people find it challenging to keep up with rapid changes in technology. They may struggle with new apps or devices, and it can be frustrating if there's no one to help them. But I've also seen many seniors taking classes or learning from their grandchildren, which is really inspiring.
How have work and education been affected by technology and social media?
Technology has changed the way we work and study quite dramatically. Many people now work remotely and use video conferencing or online platforms for meetings and sharing documents. In education, students can learn online, attend digital classes, and access tons of resources. While this makes things more flexible and convenient, it can also lead to less personal interaction and sometimes make it harder to stay motivated and focused.